little jealous, 'cause I'm a beautiful wreck, a colorful mess, but I'm funny.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's me, Janelle, and this is my baby Sosa. First off, we want to apologize for not posting consecutively like we used to. As you can see in the title, this video is going to be about how we met part 2. You guys requested it, so this is it.
Part 1, we left off in, I believe, entering the gym. It was our tournament day, and when we entered the gym, it was bad vibes. The reactions from the girl I used to talk to and her ex were just they were mad. I think like the Monday going back to school, we're still hanging out, and it was at lunch, and I was eating my Sour Patch Kids, and someone had told me that the girl I was talking to was spying on us. So
Who?
remember?
Oh, yeah.
So we were like
Fucking
having a
weird.
conversation, and she's facing this way, and I'm facing that way.
Fucking talking.
And we're just
shit.
talking, and then I was like, man, I don't care. Like, I'm not with her. We can start talking. So we started hanging out every day at lunch, and then after practice, she would take me home. I don't know, we just started dating, I guess. It wasn't really official. I mean, I never asked her out. Then we found out true colors of like people we hung out with. Well, the whole time she was playing games. She was just kind of like back and forth between me and her ex. My best friend at the time was just like, why are you with her? Like, you know, she still likes
So-and-so.
yeah, so-and-so, like, why are you with her? And I'm like, I don't care, like, I have her now, so who cares? And everyone made a big old deal. All these unnecessary people that didn't need to be involved in my business were in it. And it got, like, somehow to my ex, who was at a
She was at a whole different school.
at a school at the other time, and would text me
Fucking
and be
weird
like,
ass.
wow, like, you're really with her. And I'm like, okay, and, like, what are you mad about? And I really thought we were the real deal, but she was playing, so that lasted about a month. And then she cut me off. So I started talking to my ex again, but come to find out she has a boyfriend. But it's okay. Me and him are like best friends now. His name's Shaba. So, yeah. But
I
anyways,
love you, Shaba.
yeah, he's awesome. I knew she was like back with her ex and they were on a team, but they wouldn't like make it obvious because they were like low key, you know. But I was playing dumb because I was acting like I didn't know, but I already knew. But I wanted to see how fake everyone was, and sure enough, everyone was just like, oh, I don't know if they're dating. And you guys were all involved in it. And come to find out, my best friend at the time was involved in it. The ball was clueless. So then I came to a point where I actually hated Janelle. Didn't want nothing to do with her. I used to talk to her sister, and I would tell her, like, man, I hate your sister. She's stupid. She's getting played. But it's okay. Let her get played because she likes to look dumb. So
My fucking dumbass.
I saw her and her girlfriend at the time talking at practice. So the girl I used to talk to before her, she was also on the basketball
You
team.
need to give these people names because
Alright,
they're going to
so-
get confused.
My best friend at the moment, we're gonna call her my best friend because she's my best friend. Your ex, what should we call her?
Call my ex Adriana.
Okay, her ex is Adriana.
That's not really her name.
Yeah, it's not really her name. We're just gonna give them fake names. And then
Your
the girl,
ex.
okay, my ex is gonna be
Beatrice.
okay, yeah, sure, Beatrice. And then the girl I used to talk to is gonna be
Candace.
Candice. And then my best friend's name, let's name her Donna.
Okay.
Alright, so I saw her and Adriana talking. I was like, oh, okay. So I went up to Beatrice and I started talking to her, like, hey, you know. And then she turns all quick, like, oh, really? Like, they're still talking. And I'm like, well, in my head, I see it and I'm laughing because I'm like, why are you even mad if you got your little thing right there?
My
So-
little thing.
So I was like, whatever. So I started talking to her, like, ah. My ex would text me and be like, wow, you're stupid. Like, you lost a really good thing. And I'm like, why are you still worried about me if you had a boyfriend? Like, damn. I don't know. So that was just like a little stuff. that happened. What was going on in your side of the story at that moment?
It's the same thing. Well, you didn't even have a Twitter. You only found out because...
Yeah, I only found out
told
everyone
you, but...
was on Twitter talking about me. It's because my friend at the time, my best friend at the time, we'll call her Donna, she would like send me screenshots and be like, look, they're talking about you. But I just found it real funny because like Adriana, who she was my best friend for a while, you know, she texted me one day and was just like, man, I think it's funny how everyone thinks me and Janelle are dating. And I was like, well, aren't you? She's like, no, we can't be friends. And I'm like, what type of friend is that? I just told her, I was like, well, if you're dating her, then just be straight up so you, like, everyone can keep your name out their mouth. And she was like, I'm not. And I was like, okay. But she would get mad because she wasn't claiming her. And I'm like, you're dumb. Whatever. So, yeah, my best friend Donna would be like, yeah, they're talking about you. And I'm like, I don't care. They're all talk, but they're not telling me anything to my face. Like, there was so much irrelevant people, like, talking bad about me, but around school, they'd be like, hi, Sosa. Like,
yeah,
oh.
like, the people at our
like,
school
oh,
were
really?
so fucking fake. Like, I thought I was fake, but no, they fucking take the fucking trophy of that shit. But yeah, they just talk shit about me on Twitter, and I was just like, I was thinking about deleting my Twitter because it was just getting out of hand.
Eventually, as we started talking things through, that her ex really wanted to be with her, but didn't want others to know because I guess others thought she was like she was that type of person who didn't care, but she really wanted to be with her. But I didn't know that. The vibe I got from it was like, I don't care if you date her, so you can tell me twice. So I did it. After that, it just got way out of hand, so I really stopped talking to everybody. My best friend at the time, Donna, I really drifted away from her because I found out she was talking a lot about me. Like, I didn't really care anymore. I would just talk to her because, like I said, I knew I was going to Victorville and I wasn't going to see these people ever again. More towards the end of the year, Janelle had texted me. I didn't have her number saved. It's like, hey, like, can we meet at Fiesta Village? And I'm like, well, who is this? And she tells me who it is. I'm like, well, for what? She's like, well, I really want to apologize. And I'm like, for what? And she's like, for everything. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll meet you at Fiesta Village. So we set up a date and time and go to Fiesta Village. And she starts telling me.
Me and my ex had stopped talking at that time.
Yeah, they had broke up for a fifth time. She started talking to me and telling everything, and I tell her my side of the story from what I know from all this information I'm getting from people. And she just lays out pretty much everything that my best friend was talking about me. Mm-hmm. And like, I get so mad, Donna? I like walk out of Fiesta Village like pissed. And she's like, no. It's like, I'm done with everything and whatever. I go home pissed off. Whatever, and she's like texting me like, are you okay? And I'm just not replying because I was just so mad. So the next day, I walk into the cafeteria and Patricia was just like, hey, like, do you and Janelle still talk? And I'm like, no, why? Like, who told you that? And she's just like, well, like, I heard you guys went to Fiesta Village. I'm like, yeah, we did, but nothing happened.
How the fuck do they know that shit?
Oh, no.
What the fuck?
And I was like, oh, yeah, we did, but nothing happened. She's like, oh, well, I just want to let you know that she's still with Adriana. And then I was just like, oh, well, I don't care because I'm not with her, so I don't care. I'm like, if she got a problem, she can tell me. I know I said I was done with Janelle, but that day I was really done. Like, I didn't look at her. Like, I walk past her and I just be like, ugh. Or like,
you didn't say no ugh.
She'll be like, I didn't say it, but in my head I'd be like, what the hell? And then one time I came out of math class and I was with her sister, and she came up to her sister, and as soon as she came up, I walked away. Remember that? So then I started kind of hanging out with a different group of people. There was one named them, Vanessa and Stephanie. And I didn't know that Vanessa had a crush on me. So I would just hang out with them because they were like really cool and they were funny and they talk about people, and I liked that. So I was like, I'm going to hang out with them. Well, this was like the time around prom. So she's talking to a girl named Kelly, you know. I had already asked my best friend to prom like a few months, or like a few weeks before. So I was ready going to prom with her. So I was just like, why not? So, I don't know, prom was boring, dude. Like, prom was boring. I'm sitting at a table, kind of just there. And then,
prom
like,
was whack.
And then my friend Don was just like, hey, Janelle's here. And I'm like, okay. Like, I don't care.
Bitch, it's my prom, too. What the fuck?
So, like, whatever. I'm just sitting there. And then, like, I go to the restroom. And as soon as I go in her restroom, I see her and her new person she's talking to. And I just look at them and I walk back out. Like, I don't have time for this. So instead of going back to my best friend, I go sit with Vanessa. Keep in mind, it's me, Vanessa, and this other kid. We'll name him Derek. We're sitting down, literally sitting down like this, and Derek's right here. And they're like, man, let's go to the beach after this. I was like, oh no, like my sister, you know, she's around the area, she's waiting for me. Well, my best friend goes and finds Janelle and says that me and Vanessa are kissing in the corner. And I was like, well, I didn't know this at the time. I don't know. I didn't know this at the time, but this is what I find out later. And I'm like, what? Who even says that?
We weren't
like,
kissing. I was making out. That's
like,
what she said.
we were literally sitting down watching the dance floor and laughing at people. Like, why do we even waste our time coming here? But whatever. I guess that's what she saw. I mean, I don't know. She saw a lot of things that I didn't see.
After prom, I went to an after party.
And she got back with her ex again. Like, she doesn't learn her lesson, dude. She got back.
I was there.
You know, wait, hold on. The funny thing is, like, you guys try to act like it, but it was on Snapchat, and you guys are, like, sitting down together.
And I was walking by myself, I think. I went to the car because I forgot something, and then I was walking back, and then I see these 3 musketeers. They're my friends, right? Well, they're not my friends, but they're, like...
They're my friends first.
Yeah, we're, like, cool or whatever. And he was like, you want to smoke? And I was like... Sure, it was my first time, you know, so I fucking hit that shit, and then I was fucking gone. And then I walked back into the party, and then I sat down, and I was just dozing off because, I don't know, that's just what happens, I guess. So I just dozed off, and then all of a sudden somebody comes sit next to me, and it was my ex, and I just looked at her, and I was just like, She's just like, come on, I want to talk to you, and I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So we got up, and then we left, like, to a park. But I was already talking to somebody, and she was trying to kiss me and stuff, and she was holding my hand, I think. I was walking, and then she grabbed my hand like that, and I was like, she fucking weird. So she did that, and then...
You was happy, though. You were like, ha, ha,
ah!
We all know. I mean...
But yeah, she did that.
Hold on. Let's be honest.
This is my part. Why are you...
If you guys know Janelle, she was head over heels for that girl. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was. So yeah, she started holding my hand, and then we were talking, but I don't even remember really because it was my first time, and I was just like, but I know we didn't do anything, so I was talking to somebody, and I was just like, no, I'm not finna do nothing. I remember that, but yeah. And then I went back to the thing, and then I was with Alicia. Alicia gave me a ride home, and I fucking fell asleep in the back of her car.
Went on with senior year, and then you know that, like, that senior barbecue we have, so we had one of those, and I'm with Vanessa and Stephanie at the time, just chilling, like, yeah, what's up, friends? And she comes around, it's like talking to me. I'm like, oh, you start like sitting with us, and I'm like, what is she doing?
With you and Vanessa and Stephanie?
Yup, and Donna was there too, and I was like,
maybe was I with Donna? Was I walking with Donna?
Yeah, you
exactly.
were.
So
but
there
still,
you go.
like,
I wouldn't just go up to you
she
guys.
Had the nerve, and she was like, hi, Sosa. And I'm like,
yeah, I can say hi if I want to.
I was like, hi, Janelle. And I went up to go get my tacos, and she comes up with me. I'm like,
did I?
What? I was just so confused, and then they were just like, sign up for this bus for grad night, and I'm like, alright. They text Candace, and she texts me like, oh my gosh, you're still with her, and I'm like, why do you still care? You don't even go to school.
Weren't you guys on the phone that day?
Oh yeah, I was lying. I was like, what's up?
She walked away off.
I
was like, who's she on the phone with?
I was like, I'm not with her.
Donna, who is she on the phone with? She was like, Candace, and I was like,
You know, at that time we had to go to like different stations to get stuff signed off, and that was pretty much just graduation time, and I had gave a ticket to Candace. Come graduation time, like, keep in mind, I'm not talking to her. I'm kind of over it. I wasn't even happy about graduation. I just wanted to be out of school.
Me and my mom got in an argument that day.
So, whatever, we're at graduation, and Candace is texting me like, oh my gosh, you still with Janelle? And I'm like, dude, she's on the other... I wasn't talking
to anybody that around that time.
I was like, she's on the other side of the field. I'm not even next to her. Our last names are completely apart. I was like, whatever. So whatever, we're sitting through graduation, and they start announcing the far side first. And she's just like listening, and then they say, Janelle Guthrie. And like, dude, Candace texted me and was like, I seen you stand up. I was like, for who? She's like, for Janelle. Why don't you just go be with her? I said, well, if I could, I would. And then she like took off, and she got all mad, and she's like texting me like, I'm really proud of you. I'm like, you're so bipolar. Graduation is done. We're going to take pictures, and I didn't want to take pictures. Like, I was so mad. He was talking to a girl named Pam at the moment, and like, I didn't know. And keep in mind, I did not have anything to do with her. So whatever, we had to wait like a week, I think, to go to grad night. It was stupid. It was like, I don't know, I guess we graduated on Monday and grad night was on Friday. So we waited to go to grad night, and I get to school and I'm with my friend Donna, and I see her, and Donna kind of leaves me and goes talks to her and her little crew. So I'm with my friend Maya. Are you gonna hang out with me? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna hang out with you, dude. I don't have anybody to hang out with because everyone's kind of against me. But everyone's stupid. Like, why is everyone involved in your business? I was like, thank you, Maya. And then so I started talking to Maya. But I think Maya rode a different bus because when I got on the bus, I had sat with Donna and I had sat right behind her, and I pulled her little string on her hat. And we like get to grad night, and
we don't know how, but we just sat. Like, I don't know what happened.
It was weird. We just like
there was nowhere else to sit, and I seen Donna and I seen her, and then there was only 2 seats, like that little spot open. I was just like, what the fuck?
Like, we get to grad night, and I'm with Donna, and we're with like some other people. I'm not really sure who, but we're kind of going on rides. She goes her separate way, and like I was back with Candace already. I go buy her a little bracelet with her name on it.
You didn't tell me you did that.
I did. So, I don't know what happened, guys. I had a beat down Galaxy S5, and you know, Candace is just already yelling at me like, who are you hanging out with? I'm like, well, you know what? Like, it doesn't matter who I'm hanging out with. I'm just here at grad night and I'm enjoying my time. So we're arguing, and I don't know what happens. I put my phone in my back pocket, and I forgot to text my parents that I got to grad night safe because they wanted to know. So as soon as I pulled out my phone, it had completely restarted like a brand new phone. And tell me why, when my phone completely restarted, someone texts me. I think it was like, hey, don't forget, you said I could put lipstick on you.
Yeah, because we were on the bus and I was putting on my makeup, and then she was like messing with me, and I told her, I'm gonna put my lipstick on you, and then she was like, no, we can get off the bus, okay? And I was like, okay, whatever. And then that's when, yeah.
So I'm like, what? Who is this? Who's talking about lipstick? So I'm like, yo, Donna, who is this? And she was like, oh, that's Janelle. And I'm like, Janelle?
Oh my god.
Dude, I deleted her number. She's blocked. I was like, but my phone just restarted, so that's why.
Yeah, I don't know how that.
And I was just like,
that's
it was
weird.
just like the odd thing. So I was just like, yeah, later. And she's like, let's meet up right now. I'm by the Haunted Mansion. And I was like, what? I'm like, we're like 2 rides away from that. So I'm like, let's go over there. So we go over there, and we're kind of figuring out who's gonna ride with who. And like, of course, they pair us together. They're like, Janelle and Sosa, you guys ride together. And I was like, okay. So we ride together. Just weird, but we're talking, and then like we just start hanging out throughout grad night. I guess Candace already had found out that I was already walking with Janelle because someone Snapchatted us, so she pretty much broke up with me, and I was like, I don't care, because next week I'm moving to Victorville. So whatever, we start hanging out, and then I guess my best friend like got mad, but she didn't tell me she got mad. She wanted us to hang out, but I kind of started hanging out with her, and then
my crew.
And her crew, and Maya was with us also. And then it was time for us to go back to California Adventure, and we all kind of split up because it was like the little parade thingy, so we were all getting lost. Me and Maya went into another entrance. Donna went through one, and she went through the other. So she texted me like, hey, where you at? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm sitting by this little thing.
I'm by myself.
Waiting. And she's like, all right, we'll come to the Toy Story ride, like the little shooting one. So we go over there, and I'm like, Maya, do you want to come? She's like, no. We met up. We go on a few rides, and then we're walking. Then we had got back on the bus. Dawn is mad at me, doesn't talk to me, sits somewhere else. She just didn't want to talk to me anymore. And I was like, I don't care, whatever. So then I think I sat by her.
I think, was Donna talking crap about us on the bus?
Yeah, she was. She was talking about us, and I was like, I don't care, it's nothing new. That's what you're best at.
Oh, so Stephanie, I was sitting next to Stephanie, and Stephanie was talking so much shit about Adriana.
I was sitting next to Maya, and we're just talking, and then it was just kind of like a sad moment for everyone because, I mean, after this, no one was really going to see each other. So we're all saying bye to each other. And, like, Janelle gives me a hug, and I was like, oh, okay. Ended up back together after grad night, pretty much. I had moved to Victorville, and yeah, we're here. About to be 2 years with this little noodle. And that's how we met part 2.
Alright guys, thank you for listening and watching.
Hope you guys enjoy this little drama video. It's going to be getting way better. We're going to be posting every Friday. You got our word on that.
Alright, that's the end of the video. Please like and subscribe. Love y'all. See y'all next video. Deuce.